As someone who's already spent multiple six figures on Meta and generated multiple seven figures in revenue, I'm just gonna explain to you this is a no fluff, no brain rot video. If you have an attention span, this will help you. If you don't, fuck it. I'm gonna explain to you how I kind of think through my product tests and tell you what the thought process behind the decisions that I'm making. So that way, when you're testing your product, you don't have to guess. You can kind of look at things and make calculated decisions. All right, bet. So to start off, this is the current structure that I've been using the past few months. $50 a day, very simple, 3 days straight. So you're gonna spend 150, and I'm literally just been running one ad set with 7 creatives. And I actually forgot to add one thing. US 18 plus broad. Now, before you're asking me why 7 creatives, I don't really know. I started doing it maybe back in June and it just started to work. I just did it randomly and it's working. So I've just been running 7 creatives with every test. The first 3 things that I'm looking for is how many purchases did we get, how many add to carts did we get, and what's our add to cart. This isn't supposed to say 3, but what is our CTR rate? First, obviously, we're looking at purchases because we want to see if we, recovered any of our ad spend. We're not looking for profitability. It really doesn't matter if we're profitable or not. All we're looking to see is if we recovered any of our ad spend. Because if I spend 150 and I recover 85, that doesn't mean the product's a flop at all. And I'm going to explain to you. The next thing that we're looking at is add to cart. Essentially, what we're trying to do is figure out if there's any intent in the market. So do people actually want this product? Not are they buying it from us, but do they want this product at all? Because there's still plenty of things that we can dial in, but we just want to know, are they comfortable enough with this product to where they're going to the page and they're at least adding to cart? And you have CTR. The CTR is the click-through rate. This is like the anchor of your creatives. What you're trying to do is figure out, are people even interacting and engaging with your creatives? If you have a low CTR, that means that your ads are not meeting the right audience. Low CTR means no clicks, means your ads are not hitting the right audience. So if you have a low CTR, you don't even know if they want your product or not because you might have just completely missed your audience on the ads. So first things first, if I see a low CTR, like low meaning anything under 1%, anything under really 1.5%, I am probably going to retest the same product with a new batch of creatives, primarily focusing on the hook. I am trying to get their attention in the hook. If I have a high CTR, what are we doing? If I have a high CTR, I'm getting clicks, which means people are getting to the landing page. If that's the case, then I need to figure out where they're dropping off. So they saw the ad and they clicked. So the ad did its job. Now they're on the landing page. The next step tied to that is add to cart. If they get to the landing page and they add to cart and they aren't buying, most likely what that means is you have an offer issue, meaning that people are adding to cart. And when they get to the cart and they get to the checkout, they're not buying because the price is probably too high for what the product is that you're giving them. If you have a high CTR and they're clicking on your ad, they're going to your landing page and they're not adding to cart, you most likely have a landing page problem, meaning there's no congruency from the creative that they just watched to the landing page that they're on. So let's say you're selling a teeth whitening product and the ad is all about